Okay, so we just defined Temple of the Good Hunt. We're going to be going in here, and this will be a different outcome than we had with the first playthrough as a Lich. At least I would hope so, and we'll see how this goes. Somehow I don't think we're going to be having a friend join us. Just a guess. Just a guess. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I'm thinking of it.
Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
Look, it's a temple. Loot outside. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, so I'm trying to remember exactly what happens in there. Kyoto. The young cleric of Erastil greets you with a shy smile. What an honor it is to see you again, Commander. Welcome to the Temple of Delamere the Blessed. As the temple's prior, I offer my greetings. At the word prior, the priest's face flushes pink. Remind me who you are? Who are you? You call me Kyoto the Shepherd Boy. Well, that's what they used to call me, but now it's not very fitting for a priest, is it? The cleric lapses into confused silence for a few moments. I come from a village near Lastwall. I have always been drawn to Erastil, even as a child. A cleric by the name of Jod once passed through our village, a kind old man. He looked me in the eye, a silly little kid, and he said, I see you're going to serve Erastil just like myself. And so I did. When I heard about your crusade, I set out to join it, just like my heart was telling me to do. At first I served as a novice under the venerable Rathamus, but now he's gone, and I've been left to my own. Rathamus and I marched on Dresden with your forces. We fought in your host, and then when the demons were driven out, I came here. This temple is centuries old. Erastil's worshippers would have come here in their hundreds in the past, but even now, we get the odd pilgrim wandering in. That's why I wanted to take over this temple. Someone ought to take care of this sacred place. I know about this temple and everything connected to it. Where to begin, this temple is dedicated to Delamere. Oh, I mean, of course, it is a temple of Erastil, but Delamere was the prior of this temple. I mean, no. I am the prior of this temple, and she is like its blessed Mother Superior, its patroness. The young man falls into a confused silence and looks pleadingly at you. What is it like to be a prior? Oh, it's terrifying. I live here now. I live here alone, you see. People travel a great distance to come here, but I've been given an important task. Here in the world of these temples are needed more than ever so that people don't lose their faith. But that doesn't stop my legs shaking in terror. When I think of my teacher Rathamus, rest his soul, I just feel like running away. I swear, I would have run long ago, but one thing keeps me here. Erastil would not have granted me these spells for no reason. I cannot let him down, or the people. I can't let them down either. This place frightens you, but you're still here. You should be proud of that. We'll destroy the demons. No, we go the good route. He smiles bashfully. Erastil is with me. If my faith is strong, his antlers will protect me from evil demons. He won't let them devour me. Maybe. Tell me about Delamere. Delamere, greatest archer in the world ever. Well, once she became dead. She lived in these parts back when Sarkoris was still standing. She was a priestess of Erastil, and the Kellys deeply respected her for her hard nature and her unshakable faith. Erastil blessed her with various wonders, and the common folk knew that she would stand up for them. Delamere did not like city life. She said cities encourage vile deeds and corruption of the soul. She said that people ought to live in small clans where everyone knows everyone, where everyone is kin, and where every person has a duty to the rest. You can't hide your sins in a village. In a village, everyone knows what kind of person you are. She had a revelation, and she would travel around the villages and see how many people lived there. If any settlement had more than 53 souls, she drove out all the rest and told them to settle elsewhere, because otherwise the villages would have grown and turned into little towns. Her methods were harsh, of course, but people still listened to her. because Erastil himself was on her side. She had an edge to her. She single-handedly chased off whole bands of marauders that harassed villagers. And after she died, this temple was built in her honor, in the place where Erastil gifted her with his relics. They said it was here that a white stag emerged from the forest and spoke to her in a human voice, telling her that she should hunt it, because it was the will of her lord. Delamere tracked that stag for 3 days and 3 nights through the forest, and when she ran it to the ground, she made its antlers into a bow and its hide into armor. And that bow never misses, and Erastil himself blessed that armor so that it repels the strikes of enemies. Delamere the Blessed was wise. Did she really drive out the villagers? That's ridiculous. She was wise. He swells with pride. More than wise, and her temple has been entrusted to me, who was a mere shepherd boy not so long ago. They say Delamere looked after animals herself in her youth, and look at all that she accomplished. Erastil's teachings, blah, blah, blah. Stuff. Everything's clear. Have you seen anything suspicious? He swallows nervously and lowers his gaze. No, everything's quiet around here. There's nothing going on in this temple, that's for sure. Pilgrims have said there's a dragon flying around this area, snatching up travelers. And others say that that's just a rumor. Things are quiet and here in my temple. Sure is a lot of talking there, Mr. Cleric Man. What are you talking about, Cosmotic? Welcome back. No, everything is fine here. Have you heard about my new powers? Your power is hard to miss. It is like a grass growing through the stones, stubborn, full of life, and unpredictable. Sometimes it seems like I can sense your approach from afar, like a gust of warm wind, or the freshness in the air that comes before a storm. There's goodness in your power, and there is something else that frightens me. It is too unpredictable, and it seems to me that you cannot fully control it. Grass between stones, to grow, the grass must destroy solid ground, but something must have been standing on that solid foundation. Something may have relied on its firmness. I'm sorry, I can't express myself more clearly. You should be speaking to someone who is truly wise about this. No, I don't need service of the cleric. Blah. So, that stuff. Perception check failed. There's our first warning.
No time for idling. There's something over there.
Or you could just find that. Look, it's a secret floor. You've been sick, but you've been keeping up with the playthroughs on YouTube. Thank you, Cosmotic. Thank you. The young cleric lets out a loud scream and addresses you in a quavering voice. I beg you, don't touch that door. Stucker discovered a concealed door. Where does it lead? His face goes gray and he falters and stutters over his words. What door? Ah, the door. It leads into the cellar. There's nothing interesting behind that door. Sweat breaks out on the cleric's forehead as he looks at you with pleading eyes. What kind of roll are we going to get? Oh, I need a 6. You're hiding some terrible secret. If you continue to do so, one of your flock will suffer. Is that what you want? He looks to be on the verge of tears. It's all Zenedra. She's a witch. She came here one night, threatened to torture me, and demanded that I let her into the crypt. She said that her friends would be coming here sometime, and she placed a curse on me. If I allow anyone other than initiate service on Baphomet into the crypt without her permission, a brood of rats will appear in my stomach, and they will gnaw me from the inside out. But I want to live. I'm no warrior. I'm a humble shepherd, and I never said a word to anyone. They go in there and do things. They whisper. I'm afraid to go in. And you can't go in. There's no one in there now anyway. Zenedra hasn't been there for many days, and Erastil willing, she won't come again, the cursed witch. I don't know who this Zenedra is, but I'd really like to get my hands on her and have a chat. Or maybe I'd just reach out for my weapon right away. It speaks a language all its own. But a quick death is too good for cultist scum like her. After all the fear and torment and pain they put people through. After this furious outbreach, Sela calms down again and speaks to Kiato. Stay strong, kid. You're not alone. You have allies and your faith. I want to go in the crypt. His resistance is hanging by a thread. His lips are trembling and his voice drops to a whisper. I have the key, but what right do you have to? Sixer, Angel. You betrayed your flock. If you have even 1 ounce of conscience left, you'll give me the key. Chaotic. Either give me the key, or I knock all your teeth out. We'll go the good route. His face reddens in shame. With a trembling hand, he gives you the key. You performed a good action. Final words sound unexpectedly clear and crisp. Don't go in there. But I want to. And you know what? I think we forgot the buffer stuff, didn't we? We did.
Together, we stand.
Okay, so what else is up here? Before we go downstairs. Must loot the place.
I found, something.
Okay, who puts a trap in a temple?
Oh, now what? Move aside.
Why would you put a trap inside of a temple? If you're welcoming people in,
Oh, I managed it.
why would you do that?
You guide us.
That's not very friendly. It's not like you have treasure back here or anything.
Well, it's done now.
Ah, the Finian Dismar, test report number 1. So, we're Finian.
I managed it.
Ultimate Predator, though. Is Rocket tiny? He is shrunken, yes. He's been shrunk. It gives him extra dexterity and stuff. Natural weapons against animals, magical beasts, and monstrous humanoids. Blah. You can't wear these. You can wear them. Oh, that's right, he died. Well, he didn't die, he got knocked unconscious, so... Heavy paws. Heavy paws are better than that for him. Oh, that's where the belt came from, maybe. Dum-dum. Bismuth. Oh, actually, does the dragon wear a belt? Yes, he does. So, bismuth. You don't need that. Yay, strong dragon. But yes, Rocket is tiny. There he is. By shrinking him, he gets a little bit more AC, and his dexterity goes up, which means he does a little bit more damage when he hits. Better chance to hit as well. It's to his advantage to be tiny. He takes a strength penalty.
Is that a trap?
But not a big deal. Again, traps all over this place.
Oh, I managed.
Hey, have a look.
Oh, a scroll. Stone Fist even. Elven notes.
Well, it's done now.
Incredible dexterity 4. Okay, so stuff. Gimpy, the scroll. No stone fist, so that's okay. Dexterity 4. Rocket has dexterity 2. There's a slight buff for him, so no reason for him not to use it.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyNe. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Sunday. Rocket actually doesn't need to wear this belt because of the aspect of a wolf. It's +4, so he was somebody else. Gift to Scout. Gimpy's got Constitution. Veronica's got Dexterity and Constitution, which helps her. Mickey's got Strength and Dexterity. Guess we can give the Scout. Helps her armor class a little bit and helps her accuracy too. She's not a bad shot. Just needs a slightly better crossbow. Magic essence, so now we know why they got this place trapped. Okay, so going downstairs.
Let us press on.
Dum, dum, dum. Bloody remains of a person lie out in plain view. There are marks on the bones left by 9 teeth, some of them human. Yay, people.
We march ahead.
Diary found in the crypt. Oh, this is a good thing. Profane depictions of a bull's head drawn in blood.
Our path leads on.
Lord of Baphomet, Lord of Ivory, out of the Ivory Labyrinth, unbridled consort of Lamashtu, father of the Horned Brood, connive, maul, rut, and build labyrinths of lies in his horror. This is the will of his chosen priestess, Anadra. Antler of monstrous proportions is set in steel. The piece to which it belonged to must have been as large as a house. I'll try it in this part. Okay. Burial rites fulfill several functions. They mitigate the psychological strain of parting with the deceased. They neutralize a source of disease-causing miasmas, and they suppress the spread of cannibalistic and necrophiliac acts in society at large. There are many ways of disposing of a corpse: burning, dissolution in harsh chemicals, ingestion by all members of the community, but by far the most popular method is burial. The grave protects the corpse against carrion eaters, serves as a place of remembrance, proclaims the merits of the deceased, and of special importance, when all safety measures are taken, grave burial prevents the deceased from coming back and visiting their still living relatives. Commander examines the stone sarcophagus resting in the crypt of the Temple of Erastil. It was used as a feasting table for demons until very recently. Bones are scattered across the stone top of the sarcophagus. Some are easily identifiable as human finger bones. A human eyeball floats appetizingly in a clay bowl, and next to it lies a half-gnawed rib cage. The commander decides it's worth examining the sarcophagus. Bones are scattered across the stone top of the sarcophagus. Some of them are easily identifiable. We already read that one. Sarcophagus is constructed from large stone slabs, crudely hewn but fitted together with skill. Each slab is so heavy that it is impossible to reach the contents of the sarcophagus. This was likely the intention of its creators. In some places, the stone is covered with intricate, curling lines of symbols. Commander decides to examine the symbols. At first, the symbols are unfamiliar to the commander, but his eyes soon land on a familiar combination of letters: Delamere. This is the name the cleric Kiato mentioned in his conversation with the commander. This sarcophagus undoubtedly contains the body of a priestess of Erastil, Delamere the Blessed. It is unlikely that the young cleric could have read this inscription, written as it is in such an ancient tongue. However, the information Kyoto provided is enough to help the commander unravel the mystery. On the lid of the sarcophagus, the symbol forms a circle. The commander notices that the seemingly solid slab is actually composed of several pieces in this spot. The hairline joints between the fragments are almost impossible to see. In Sarkoris, there existed a funeral tradition in which the priests would place magic seals, such as this, on tombs. The symbols on the seal are threatening. I guard the eternal sleep of Delamere. Cursed be any who dare to destroy me. The commander thinks to say a prayer to Erastil. Let's see if this helps. Succeeded. Gimpy recalls an old Khalid prayer to Erastil. As soon as he utters it, the symbols of the stone seal begin to glow. With a click, the seal crumbles into pieces and the lid of the sarcophagus slides open. Inside the sarcophagus lie the remains of a female archer. The bones are held together by leather armor covered in the same symbols as those on the sarcophagus. The skeleton's hands are clutching an impressive bow made from an antler. Surprisingly, there is no unpleasant smell from the remains. The commander, lich stuff, takes the relics. Move to Dresden. Briefly touches the relics and closes the lid. Nope, we'll take the lid. Or take the relics. Suddenly, the commander feels a rush of fresh air, out of place in the cellar. It carries the scent of rain, the sound of dense forest, the mighty roar of a mountain river. The commander's body is overflowing with power, and the bow seems to yearn to be in his hands. Now suffused with an overabundance of strength, the strange sensation passes, leaving behind only pleasant freshness. So, armor and bow. The real reason we came here. Because Nikki needs bow upgrade. So Delamere's bow. So it's composite, holy, enchantment 2, enhanced 2, sorry. Whenever it lands a hit, the enemy must pass fortitude saving throw or become entangled for 1 round. It's the holy damage we want. Hunter's Assurance. He doesn't use that at all. There's Finium. It is holy. It is. So it does extra damage against stuff. Dum dum. Got the armor. Delamere's armor. So +3. Says +3 allows us to cast spells from the plant's domain as if they were 2 levels cast or 2 caster levels higher. Plant's domain. You don't have anybody in the plant's domain. Scout is. What's Scout? Scout's stuff is nature, I think. It's not plants though. It's different. Secure spells. Share that. So where do we see what her domain is? I think it's nature. I'm pretty sure it's not plants, but I know it's nature. Or did she go animal? Shit. Where do we see where she picked? Cure spells, but that's not the same. Additional spells. No, she's when? Yeah, I don't. She's currently using the armor of dispersion. So an enemy becomes a critical hit on her. Enemy is affected by the equivalent of a dispel magic spell. Yeah, she's definitely not plants. I know that. Nobody in our group is. Technically, this is a little bit better than what she's wearing, armor class wise. That's only 4.
Saturday and Sunday, January 15th and 16 are the monthly giveaways for January. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching, and today's giveaway will be happening about an hour and a half, 2 hours from now, roughly. Sorry, armor class is 22, 23, so technically not better. Rocket, chainmail camaraderie. Now, bonus against flank creatures, so that's his thing. Veronica. So more AC against that kind of stuff. Max of 10. It's max of 11. Oh well, nobody's going to really be wearing that because, again, it's not bad armor. It's just that the stuff we're wearing isn't really worse. Anyway, the bow. We really came here for the bow, because this is a little bit of a damage upgrade for Mickey with that holy stuff. So, okay. So we could give Finian to somebody else. It's not really a big deal now. Because this is... What's key? Would want to use Finian. It's only +1. I guess we could keep it with Gimpy. Maybe we can use that as a crossbow. Let's do that. Gimpy. Finian. We want you to be a maybe crossbow. Oh, he's got. Oh, that's right. He's using the holy light. Don't need that. What does it actually do anyway? Creatures critically hit is wielded by an oracle. Target must pass a will saving throw with the same effect as the oracle's curse. And her curse as an oracle is not that big of a deal because it's this. There's no real penalty. I think we trust you. Take a -3 penalty on persuasion skill checks when used for diplomacy. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Okay. So, Gimpy, Finian. Cold Iron, Ghost Touch, this does. Holy Enhancement. So Ghost Touch lets them basically ignore armor. Oh well, see how it goes. Okay, so we go. Oh no, the curse got him. The rats ate him. The rats ate him.
Damn you!
Dead swarm. Hey, Meerkat, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Or happy Monday. And you're welcome. So, yeah, that's that, right? So it didn't do any holy damage against the rats. So, poor little cleric. Kind of, it's our kind of fault that he's dead, but he should have learned how to fight rats better. So, mission accomplished. Got a bow upgrade. Okay, army. The army can move? Yes, the army can move. So the army's moving back towards Dresden because apparently we are being sieged by the evil little army. Level 4 demons. $130. Was 130. Really? Got a fair amount of archers now. Units replenished at the infirmary. None, because nobody died. It's an easy fight. So our army is now back up in the area to beat up on more demons. I don't know where that sound comes from, but it does. Okay, so I gotta go kill those guys now. Demons. So many demons running around. Yeah, let's kill these guys first. The Hell Knights take these guys out. Hey. Don't make me smite you. Yeah, and Wimpy army, easy win. Fireball helps. Fireball definitely helps. Okay, a gang of cutthroats who sold their conscience for demon's gold has been destroyed. Their chief, a battle-hardened, scar-ridden mercenary laden with valuable artifacts, is hanging in the noose. Trophies he received for murder will come in useful. The trophies he received for murder will come in useful for the Crusaders. That doesn't sound right. Races a heavy hand, so +3 bonus on damage rolls with offhand weapons when dual wielding or wielding two-handed melee weapons. So, Rocket. Rocket doesn't have any bracers, so. Yep, that'll help him. Nobody's doing double or two-handed weapons, so. Rocket. Just realized, because he's got the aspect of the wolf on, he can use this constitution bonus instead. More hit points for him. Okay, army. Clear those guys out. Go this way. Let's go this way. So many armies to kill. Dun, 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 dun. Less. All allies with blah target unit ignores with 3 points of damage reduction for 3 rounds. Sure. Oh, it's only 1. Yeah, screw it. Fireball. No one wants to fight bugs. Smite the evil. Ow. Yay, no damage. Never mind. Go Hell Knights. Hell Knights are pretty tough. Pretty effective against the demons with their little Chaos Bane. When it triggers. Okay, defeating the hordes of flying monsters swooping from the sky, many crusaders got thinking that the battle tactics that they know are not always suited to demon confrontation. With every new battle, the army gains invaluable experience, and soldiers are eager to learn from their lives, for their lives depend on it. Okay. And she leveled up. Magical channeling, arcane magic, divine magic. So the general has a 5% bonus to energy recovery per level of this feat. Arcane magic. Cast spells with the arcane descriptor as if she has a +5 bonus to power per level of this feat. It's basically lets her kill stuff, but +5 bonus to energy recovery per level. We burn through the mana, so go that way. Go this way. Finish these guys off, maybe? Oof. No. They're kind of spread out. Plastic Leesru. Almost dead. And get to go again. So shoot them. Let's make them weaker, because they're going to be throwing axes more than likely. Ow. 211. Dead. Hey, Avram. Welcome back. There's no scout here. The myth. Kill all my archers if we don't get a heal off. There we go. There's a heal. Exploding minotaurs. Oh, son of a bitch. Fought 6,000 damage. With one call lightning. That's just stupid. And we have no way of bringing them back either because none of them survived. Our infirmary is full. Oh shit, keep forgetting about this guy back here. And our cleric's dead. This is stupid. We're losing units in this fight. Stop it. Damn it. Okay, screw this. So we lost a bunch of stuff. Okay, we got our clerics back. We lost all our archers. We lost 230 archers. How long that's going to take to recover from? That's just stupid. That's just stupid. Ugh. 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 It was just so stupid. Main barracks, main archery range. So a hospital. For clerics and healers per block, we heal. Plus 5% bonus to infirmary side for all generals. So stupid. Just wiped out all my archers. Damn it. We need to build up our production of stuff. Okay, so the supply center in. Okay, so we can build stuff here. We need supply center. So we're short on material by a couple. Another hospital. Supply center does what? It provides 3 material per whatever. So we're picking up 23. Energy points, not a big deal. So, archers. So painful losing all those. Go back. Yeah, actually. Let's meet up with that army. So we do have marksmen, but only 10 of them. It's not worth bringing them in. Paladins, champions, paladins again. Not enough of those. And not enough wizards either. Okay, Gimpy and friends.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it.
Not true.
You ignorant meatbag.
Not true. Let's go that way. And what's over here? Or what's in this screen? Supplicant. Some strange drunkard is claiming that the commander is obliged, yes, obliged to grant him an audience. Okay. Cursed children. Demons have been stealing children in Canabras and possessing their bodies so they can get close enough to the Crusaders to deliver a dagger strike. Officers are asking how they should proceed when encountering the possessed. So, all units become receive vulnerable. So -2 to AC. Oof. She doesn't say. Safety of soldiers must come first. Set a trap for the demons. Has 2,000 diplomacy experience points. Crusade morale increased by 30. Hunt down the kidnappers. So adds 1,500 diplomacy experience points and 60 energy points. How about set a trap? Sure, it's only money. Officers will form a special unit made of halflings who are expert at posing as children. They will let themselves get captured, then break free and deal with the demons. Nerosian will be oppressed by the commander's victory. Okay, if there's a victory. Okay, well, that. Let's see what's up this way. Yay, random encounter. What's this gonna be? Oh, the dragon. I love to play with my food, even if it's armed with stupid steel toothpicks. Dragon. Where's Gimpy in this list? Gimpy, unfortunately, is behind the dragon. We're going to burn, more than likely. Dragon on dragon violence. He didn't like that. Which is good. Scout. Does Scout have any resistance stuff? I don't think so. Some spells are still up. Not a lot, but some are still up. Oh yeah, haste. Get to the dragon? Yes. There we go. Lightning. Oops. Sorry, Bismuth. Didn't pay attention there. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bismuth. Seaby, is your weapon charged? I doubt it. No. Veronica.
Forwards!
And of course she missed. How much did she miss by? Armor class is 40. She only rolled a 32? 30, no, sorry, 29. So basically she's not going to hit unless she rolls a 20. Natural armor of 33. Rocket. Resist energy, fire. It's not going to save us, but it'll help a little bit. Icky.
Are you still here?
You did not appreciate that, did you? Piercing, holy, sneak attack damage there. That's what we want. Dragon's going to be fire.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Only Mickey fell over, though. And Bismuth. Oops. That is not what we wanted, Dragon.
Is that all you can say? That was really poorly done.
It was. Now the dragon wants to run away. Why don't you just accept your fate and become my dinner? I'll eat you all soon enough. Cheating dragon.
This is my path.
There we go. Stupid dragon. Guess we don't want to go that way. So we're getting tired, it looks like. We'll rest here, I guess. So, greedy dragon. Army has moved. Fortunately, they're headed back that way. And I'll take the giants off for now. Because why not? Giant. So, no ranged attacks now. I guess the clerics don't need to. Yeah, they're fine. So only 2 giants. 414 hit points. They will probably die on us, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, army. Another demon army down over this way. Bunch of level 6s over there. And that's it for the day. Dun, dun, dun. So, dangerous kids. Can't do this right now. We're busy doing something else. Well, where should Gimpy and friends go? To get through armies up there before we can go up there. Oh, Green Gates. Which one's Green Gates? Surrounding the landscape, this cliff is a maps of fortifications. Coring Fortress once stood here. Crusaders built a fort on its ruins. Sadly, the human built edifices were also turned into ruins. Many of the place has been ravaged by demons. Sure. Or we can do a random encounter. Whatever.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching and happy Sunday. So we're going to work on doing our buffs here a little bit more automatically here. Listing up on live. Oh, that's a lich thing. Find traps. I don't know if we have anybody who does that. Caster. I think you can do it. Scout. Highest caster level. Sure. I don't think anybody can do it. Heroic Invocation, that's not something to do. Body, no. Crusader's Edge. Why did we have this on the list? It doesn't last that long. Get our magic weapon, don't need that right now. That's a Sela cast. Not yet, don't have that one yet. Rightful Aspect, no. False Grace, no. Shield, no. No. Yes. Caster. Yes. Scout. That's Angelic Aspect. Yeah. Hey, VR Knight, welcome to the stream. Is that a mod? This is a mod. This is a mod for doing buffs. What's a mod manager? It's for managing mods. I'm using a couple of mods. Well, actually, free camera is disabled currently, but the Pathfinder auto buff, this is going to do basically set up the way you want to do your buffs. This is from our previous playthrough, so just to go through and delete stuff we don't need. Toggle UI, that's just press a key and you can turn the whole UI off if you want. I don't really use it though. And then use until healed, this is for potions of healing. Basically, you just right click on a potion and go, one of the options is to use until fully healed. So, oh, it's incredibly useful, especially for buffs. Yeah, I know, that's why I'm doing this now. I've got a, you know, not a big deal. So this caster is Scout. That one, mirror image. So Gimpy. Archon's Aura. Do we have anybody who can do this right now? Sela doesn't have it memorized. Oh, apparently she does. Or she will. Not memorized yet, but if she does memorize it, she'll use it. Angelic Aspect. Already did this for, yeah, Sila's got that ready to go. So this will be Gimpy's. False Life Greater, that's for Rocket. Magical Vestment Shield. This will be Caster, Scout, target Sela. Okay, so that's Magical Vestment for the shield. She's only one with the shield. Oh, what's the actual program? It's right there. Mod Manager, blah, blah, blah. And then the mod, this particular mod is Paladin Auto Buff. Yeah, there should be instructions on how to use it, Ham, on the page where you download it. Hey, Fanny, welcome back. Oh, no, we're not owner. Not owner of Scout. Scout is a visitor. Visiting only. Okay, so the armor. So Magical Vestment Armor. This is going to be castered by Scout. And the targets will be Sela, Rocket, Egu, and Bismuth. False Life Greater, we already have one of those. Nice body. Come later, Bark Skin. So, casted by Rocket. Targets will be Sela, Rocket, Egu, and Bismuth. I guess I should remove some targets. We should probably clear targets. There we go. Okay, so character name, that. Okay, so that's good. Bark Skin. Magic Fang Greater. We don't have anybody that can cast that yet, so delete that. Magical Vestment Armor, already set. Armor Bones, there's that one. Mage Armor, can be only, I think. Target is Caster. Now we have to clear that target. Okay, so that's set. False Life Greater, and that already did on Rocket, correct? So that we don't need. Heroism Greater, we don't have that yet. So Fine Traps, we don't have this. We don't have anybody memorized, so delete that. Okay, so what we're missing is some other stuff. So, new spell, caster, Sela, spell, select caster for level 1s, plus weapon, target, character name, so Sela and Mickey. So, plus weapon. Spell. Caster. Sela. Spell. 1. Haven. That is not a big deal. Target is. This is Gimpy needs to talk to me. I will be right back. Yes, this is my second playthrough. Okay, I'm back. And yes, this is my second playthrough. I was just going through and taking out all the other stuff from this casting the spell stuff. Okay, so Veil of Heaven, another new spell, caster, Sela, actual spell. Oh, 2 spells for her. Greater Aura of Courage. Target, caster. That, another new spell, caster. Sela. Plus armor. Did we have that already, actually? Yes, we did. Okay, so we don't have to do that again. So, not that one. Level 3, Angelic Aspect. No, we have that again already, too, don't we? Sela, that's Sela's version there. Okay, so she's set there. What type of character did you play through on your first playthrough? What is your main character on this one? First time we did an Oracle / Hell Knight Inquisitor. And then I went Lich for the Mythic Path. And this playthrough we're doing Arcanist and Azata. With the ultimate goal being Gold Dragon. We have to, it's a while before we see Gold Dragon stuff. So we're going Azata until then. Okay, so Sela. No, she doesn't have. Her abilities don't show up. Or maybe we can. Sela ability. There we go. It's charged. Divine Weapon Bond. That's what we want. Target. There. Spell. Help. Use activatable. No. Disruption, flaming, holy. I haven't done abilities before, so I don't know how these work exactly. There we go. So, where did that go? Somehow I don't think that's going to work, because it's not here. It might, but we'll see. Anyway, she's done. Gimpy stuff is mostly done. Rocket's missing his stuff. Rocket. Spell. Spell is for... It's level 1, but he doesn't do any level 1 spells. 2. Bark Skin's already in there. Level 3. do any of those right now. 4. So false life's already in there. 5. Animal growth. Target. Humane. Bismuth. Spell. Caster. Rocket. Spell. 5. Aspect of wolf. Target himself. Spell. Caster. Rocket. Spell is keep and cast above 5. True scene. Mickey, so Mickey can shoot stuff whether it's hiding or not. Okay, rocket's done. Scout. Scout's got some stuff to do. Scout. Spell. So level 1. Bless. Done. Scout. Oh, align weapons. Good. Target. Yourself. I don't think anybody else really needs it. Mickey might, though, actually. Oh, Rocket does. That'll work. Okay, so I'll get the line weapon. Scout. Spell. 3. Already did delay poison. Magic armor's all done. 4. I'll make a location on herself. Scout. Spell. Oh, level 6 spells, yeah. Okay, that should be good. So, save the queue. Okay, so once that's all saved, and all I have to do is to click on this button and do execute queue. I do believe that's everything. Let's see. So, Gimpy. Oh, Gimpy didn't use his abilities. So, I have to go back and do that. So he's got Mage Armor, Delay Poison, Mirror Image. Oh, we didn't do the other thing that Scout does. It's a level 2 spell, I think. Spell, Caster, Scout, Spell, level 2. Is it level 2? I thought it was a level 2 spell. There's a level 1. Shield of Faith, that's a level 1 spell. Okay, so do that. Targets are their name. Everybody gets it. Ability or Gimpy. Ability. So he wants to do Armored Mask. Can't do both, though, can I? Okay, so armored mask. Target, of course, is himself. So I did that wrong for Sela. Who is the bluish-looking character on your screen? That is Rocket. She's a tiefling. Sorting these mods, getting them to work. Yeah, it's a trick sometimes. Okay, so there's Gimpy with the armored mask. Another ability. What's
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in
Flash.
quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
I'm good. And then Sela. Sorry, not spell. Ability. Caster Sela. Actual ability. Did that. Shield of Faith by Scout. Gimpy set.
Ona Arayana. Ona Arayana. Ona Arayana. Ona Arayana.
Why is Scout doing his Shield of Faith again? Or did she not do it all?
Ona Arayana. Ona Arayana. Ona Arayana.
A bright future
So
awaits.
Sela's didn't go off for whatever reason. And she didn't do her blessed weapons either. Or did she need to? No, she did. So for some reason that didn't go. Line weapon, good. Or did I do the blessed weapon? Which blessed weapon? Didn't go off though. Wonder why. No errors. It didn't go off. Are you able to create more than one character? I thought you could only create one character and then had to use a companion provided. Nope. You can either... There's a way to create your own characters if you want. They're called mercenaries. Basically, in the inn, when you first start the game, there's he's standing in front of Irabeth up on the little platform in the inn. If you coming in the front door to the left, there's Irabeth and her little entourage over there. If you are facing Irabeth, you're up on the platform facing her. To your left is a guy there. I forget his name, but if you talk to him, you can hire mercenaries. They're expensive, and that's what these characters are. It's Rocket, Scout, Veronica, and Mickey. High Lord. I think, yeah, that sounds about right for Geyer. Thank you very much, Guyver. Yeah, I think it's High Lord is his name. You can hire mercenaries, or you can respec your characters too. When you're not happy with their builds, you can respec them. But there's limitations on that kind of stuff too. But keep in mind that mercenaries are expensive. The first time you can hire them, you're going to be level 3. They're going to cost you 4,500 gold each at level 3. At level 4, the price goes up to 9,000 each. You don't have a whole lot of money to play with in that part of the game, but you can do it. Yes, he's the Pathfinder Society agent. He appears in other parts of the game, once you're in Dresden and that kind of stuff too. He's usually somewhere in your camp. He moves around, or it seems like maybe, but you can find him in your camp once you're outside of Canabris and that kind of stuff. But once you're into Dresden, he is in the tavern. I think he's in the tavern in Dresden. I think.
Incoming message.
And Warrior Guyver, thank you for the follow. High Lord, yes, High Lord is his name. And again, if you're going to go the mercenary route, you're going to want to hire them as soon as you can get them, because they get expensive based on what level you are. So the higher level you are, the more expensive they are going to be to hire. But when you hire them, they start at the level that you are at. So if you hire them at level 3, you get to level them up to level 3. Yeah, a lot of people don't. It's a lot of people don't, but it's a nice little feature. You can also do it in the previous game, Pathfinder Kingmaker. The same mechanic exists there too. If you didn't know that. But again, and so you can run around with the 5 mercenaries if you want, but first playthroughs, I suggest you use the companions just for story reasons and that kind of stuff. But if you don't care about the story, go mercenary. Oh, well, I appreciate that, warrior. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Okay, so,
Rely on me.
should use that. For some reason, her blessed weapon stuff didn't go off.
Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi.
Is his stuff good aligned? It is. Okay, so we are set. This was a random encounter, right? Abyssal Huntress.
We'll win this, one way or the other. Good guys always win. We will prevail.
Killer Mickey. Killer Mickey. Okay. Next. Another one up there.
You offend me.
Okay, Veronica, let's take a 5-foot step forward. And see from glasses. Probably not. Nope. Get up there, Bismuth. And Rocket, can you sleep her? I think she's too far away. Oh, Rocket's not a midget. Forgot to do that. Might as well while I'm thinking about it. Oh, you won't get it off this run. It's a half turn. Demon. And Sela, your stuff should be all set. Evil Outsider. Holy Magic Weapon. Good align, blessed weapon. Go put good aligned on this? Oh yeah, that's right, she had a blessed weapon. Let's get out of that. That's what that does. Okay, she's all set. Don't you have to have certain characters in your party for certain locations? Companion characters, that is. Yes, for certain quests and stuff you need certain companions. But you learn how to rotate them in and out if you use mercenaries. So, like I said, that's why, you know, your first playthrough, don't worry about mercenaries. Go with the companion stuff. But once you've played the game once or twice, you can pretty much understand how to use mercenaries and how to swap people in and out when you need them. Sela, Scout. Oh, she didn't use her little ability.
Strike with all your might.
And nice miss. Closer. You're facing the wrong way. Here. Sleep her. She'd look tired. Gimpy, you're gonna be able to shrink. Shrink, 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 rocket. No problem. Is 8 shrunk? No, it can't be right. No. This looks tiny for some reason. Small dragon. Ow.
Saturday and Sunday, January 15th and 16 are the monthly giveaways for January. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Are you picking on Scout? No. Anyway, thank you for watching. Happy Sunday. Today's giveaway is going to be getting started in roughly 30 minutes or so after I get back from my next break, which happens in about 30 minutes. And then we'll be choosing a winner about 30 minutes after that. Okay, Sela. This one's injured at least.
Light, take you.
Should have smited him. Scout. Scout can do lightning, but these guys are mostly immune to it, right? Double check. It's immune to electricity. Immune to electricity. Okay, it's not that one. Oh, prayer. Keep sleeping there, Huntress. Veronica. It is, warrior, it is.
We can do it!
That's it. Closer. Oh, Rocket. Rocket is... Oh, he's laying on the ground. And he doesn't want to stand up. Does he? Yeah, Rocket can use another magical ability. Okay, so he's got the... What did that one do? That's the level 9 version of it, which is Displacement. So 40% chance to miss him now.
I don't like you!
Gimpy. You guys are resistant to fire, aren't they? Yeah. Azata's for fun? Azata's for fun. That's not an Azata, that's the wrong button. I meant to click this. Anyway, Mammoth will work. And VR Knight, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, of course. Okay, Mickey, 5 foot step forward. That's badly injured, so I'll mark him. He's already marked, damn it. Oh, they're both badly.
Damn you!
Yeah, I need a 5 roll that 3. Horrible rolls, welcome to Sunday. Dodge, Rocket, dodge.
No glory without risk.
Come on. Hey, Scout, they want to cheat, so it's our time to cheat with haste.
Stand him down.
Almost got him. Monica, that one mostly
Forward.
damaged. And another miss. Hey, Bismuth. Okay, Rocket.
Out of my way!
Nice rolls. Horrible rolls. You did good rolls and didn't get one. Okay, Gimpy. Magic missiles work. Go Mammoth. Evu. See those right there. I can't breathe. Okay, Mickey. Mark that one.
Are you still here?
Oof. Oof. Okay, killing this one monster lying down on the ground. Not too easy, but sort of kill. Scout. Bar.
You did it wrong. This is how you do it.
Falter.
Ward. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say. Jag.
Okay, so Rocket just reduced her armor class by 2 for 1 round because she made her save, but then he used his chant, which extends that by 1 round, so it's 2 rounds. It's actually in effect, not a big deal. Gimpy, just shoot her. Basically, Mickey's going to finish her off because she's up on the. Well, Mammoth might get her. Go Mammoth. Wasn't sure if the Mammoth was going to be able to reach. Hey, Koji, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Dragon power. Okay, key marker. There we go. Dum dum. So, stupid demons with no lube. Shot composites though, so that'll work. Okay, so this was just a random encounter. Off we go. And the mammoth was summoned because Gimpy is an Azata, and that's one of the creatures you can summon once a day. It's not the best. The first creature he gets is a spirit paladin, which is better than the mammoth because it's like almost untouchable by most creatures. Hi, Gimpy and friends. I'm sure I'm going to check out Green Gates. Gimpy's, Other random encounter. Apparently it's random encounter day. This map looks familiar.
Godspeed.
There's something over there.
What's that there?
This is not a random encounter. This is most definitely not a random encounter.
Never a dull moment.
So, Rocket's going out and display or disarm the traps if we can. Oh, wait a minute, that one's back here, wasn't it? This is most definitely not random when there's traps. Perception check failed. That's good.
Now you see me, now you don't.
right there.
I appreciate privacy. Make way. I'm not touching that.
Look at all the traps. I've never seen... It can't be a random encounter. I've never seen a random encounter with this many traps. With any traps. Unless I hear voices. Yeah, this map's, I think, too big for a random encounter, too. Definitely not random. Hail Baphomet. Here are prayers. Blah, blah, blah. Accept the sacrifice, Baphomet. Oh, this is Woljif. Curse you all, praise be to Iomade, says that. No, it's definitely not random.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
So, Woljif. Woljif rises from the stone throne and halts the sacrifice with a raised hand. The cultist holding the knife over the victim on the altar stops. Woljif is wreathed in blue flame, and the demonic shadow rises up behind him. Easy now, we're all friends here. This was just a little misunderstanding. You thought you'd come across Crusaders, but they're big fans of our Lord Baphomet, too. Woljif returns to you, or half turns to you, his right eye twitching, which you interpret as an attempt to wink discreetly. Ain't that right? What are you talking about? Yeah, a misunderstanding. Hail Baphomet. Woljif's face lights up. Right, exactly. Pilgrims of the World Bloom. Meet the finest member of our big family. Hey there, Chief, long time no see. Why don't we hold off on the sacrifice for now? We need to drink to this happy meeting, am I right? Yeah, let's do that. Tie that one up on the altar up again. We'll get around to his slaughtering it later. Avu looks between you and Woljif in puzzlement. We're playing some kind of game, yes? How come nobody told me the rules? Yes, it's a game of the great forces led by our Lord Baphomet, and you are a worthy player in that game, you evil spawn of the Abyss. I get it. Wait, let me think of what to say. You're right, my evil comrade. I'll help you sow horrific horrors and strike fearsome fear into the hearts of mortals. The world has never seen a creature like me before, and knows not what I am capable of. The little dragon is practically bouncing with enthusiasm. The cultist exchange looks and whispers. The chief cultist lowers his knife. If the crescent of the abyss says so, then welcome. Make yourselves at home in the temporary camp of the pilgrims of the world wound. But why did you attack our brothers? Maybe we'll tell you why we attacked our brothers. They stole our sweeties. The cultist looks unconvinced, to put it mildly. Woljif rolls his eyes and interjects. The real reason, why they attacked our fellow cultist was because the chief sometimes has these fits of insanity and battle rage. As a blessing from Lord Baphomet, the chief goes crazy. He goes crazy and gets twice as strong as normal. But if the blessing kicks in at the wrong moment, well, that's just bad luck for you. I've had to get away from the crazed chief a few times, so I know what I'm talking about. The cultist casts a wary glance at your weapon, but passes no remarks. It is good that the Crescent of the Abyss, our beacon in the darkness and our oracle, has resolved this misunderstanding. Relax, friends, and after, if you wish, you may join our pilgrimage. It's just fire. Okay, Woljif. What the hell? Coward. Woljif is waiting for you next to the altar, warily wiping the sweat from his brow. Phew, I thought I was done for. I could feel it in my tail that they were going to kill me. If you ain't a sight for sore eyes, Chief. When I heard that the gargoyles hadn't got you, and that you were running the show up at Dresden now, I can't tell you how happy that made me. But that night it all happened, I tell you. I was so scared I couldn't see straight. I wandered around, wondering if my chief and the rest of the gang were lying in an open field with their eyes pecked out. He sighs. Even my conscience prickled a little, thinking about how I ran. But when you look at it from my side, what else was I supposed to do? The actual paladins were getting cut down left, right, and center. And then these pilgrims of the world wound tell me that Dresden's been reclaimed and that there's a new commander called Gimpy. Well, I said to myself, there can't be two demon-slaying dynamos with that name. It must be you. So I cut my way through the circles around Dresden, and I waited for you to come out. At one point, I got so desperate I almost went right up to the city walls, but I thought better of it. Although an arrow in the skull would be a sight better than running Although an arrow in the skull would be a sight better than running in fear of Voltiel. He sucks in a breath and keeps talking in a rush, like he's afraid you'll turn around and walk out. Do you know Voltiel? I don't either, but I remember the name because of what Brother Melrune yelled in the basement that time. I'm going to tell Hepsamira and Voltiel, or something like that. Anyway, my shadow told me that Voltiel is that demon, and I should be scared of him because he's after the Moon of the Abyss. But the shadow's a whole other story. But if you want to know why I haven't just come to Dresden, I need your help. It's a matter of life and death, Chief. Slow down, you're not making any sense. What's going on here? He lets out a breath. Okay, I'll shut up. I mean, I won't shut up, but ask me what you want to know, and I'll tell you. What was that? That was my cunning plan, Chief. His tail is whipping back and forth as fast as a blur. No, so fast it's a blur. I pretend to be a cultist. He raises his hands defensively. Easy there, Chief. I'm no cultist, and I didn't ask you to play along for the fun of it. I had a reason, I swear. And it's not because I've seen what you're like in a fight, and I know I've no chance against you. Ready to run the night we fought the gargoyles. Run? Me? I fought him, I did. You should have seen me. I got right on the nose. I got one right on the nose, sent an arse over tea kettle, and it flew off. I've gotten into scrapes a fair few times before, been caught by surprise in the dead of night, more times than I can count. So that's why I leapt up, quick as anything, grabbed my knives, and, well, of course, I made a run for it. What else was I going to do? I'm just a thief, a city boy. I don't go toe-to-toe with demons. Sure, I said I'd help you and all, but that was before. I didn't sign up for nighttime gargoyle attacks. What kind of idiot attacks in the middle of the night? I thought Ward would keep more civilized hours, to be honest. Wrong again. So, apologies, Chief, but I always end up on the winning side. Just my nature. You and your lot, in the camp that night, did not have the look of victory about you. And it's not like I'd have been much help. If a gargoyle snatched me in its claws, of course I decided to run. And run I did. What's your relationship with cultists? He looks pensive. It's complicated. It's a story of unrequited love, really. They love me, and all I think about is how to get away from them and save my own skin. How did you end up with them? Same way I ended up with anywhere. I was walking and walking, and then here I was. Oh, I should mention at this point, my shadow, you know. Well, it started talking. At first I was so scared. I thought there was someone growling behind me, but then I listened closely, and it was my shadow. It only got out a few words, but I heard the name Vodiel, and I learned that he's a demon, and that he wants my Moon of the Abyss for some reason. And then I learned which direction he was looking for me in, when I heard that, I turned around and went the other way. I'm not an idiot. Those pilgrims of the Whirlwind clubbed me around the head, and I woke up, and they were already dragging me to the altar. I said to them, brothers, don't drag me to the altar. I have a proposition for you. One you don't want to miss. But they paid no attention and kept dragging me. In the end, I had to show them my party piece. They saw my shadow and dropped to their knees, just like that. I fed them a little line about how I can speak directly to Baphomet through it, and they lapped it right up. That's why I'm still alive. You said the shadow's been talking to you, is that right? Not just any shadow, my shadow. My special shadow. After I spent a while running around the world moon, scared out of my wits, it suddenly crept out and whispered, in this distant-sounding voice, Voltiel, North, Fear Voltiel. And the name was familiar because that's what Brother Melrune yelled out, and I put two and two together. This Voltiel was in the north, and I needed to make sure he didn't find me. Bit by bit, I got the shadow to tell me that Voltiel was a demon, and that he was looking for the Moon of the Abyss. Who knows why? By the way, I have a couple of thoughts of my own about the moon. I'll tell you about them once we're out of this mess. Anyway, I should just kill all these cultists here and now. Because, he looks around and lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper, they will still be useful to us if you decide to help me. And thanks for not trying to kill him as soon as you got here, by the way. Their leader is a nervous sort. He would have definitely stabbed the lad on the altar if he had caused a fuss. They think if they perform all these sacrifices, Baphomet's going to appear and hand over powerful spells like candy. What do you want from me? In a nutshell, Chief, I've got a bit of a situation here. One wrong move and I'm a goner. Demon Votil is in the vicinity somewhere. A good man has suffered. Cultists are animals. I just want to get out of this and make Votil back off. But without you, I have no chance. Help me. I won't forget it as long as I live. So much reading. Who's Votil? All I know is that he's a demon that sent Brother Melroom to get the moon of the abyss. Now I have the moon. Votil's after me. I've already tired of running from him. He's going to catch me soon. I can feel it. Part of the cultists play in your plan. Do you know why they call themselves the Pilgrims of the World Moon? Because they're itching to meet big-name demons like Baphomet. It's like they're on a pilgrimage. So that got me thinking. Since they listen to me, we can lead them to Votil and mess with their heads a bit. Say that Baphomet's been calling him nasty names and let the cultists fight Votil for us. It'll be a riot. Cultists helping us take on the demon. Well, what do you think? What good man are you talking about? Me, of course. He folds his arms. I'm a prisoner here, you know. And I suppose there are also the other fella Deval, the one that's tied up. I kind of owe him one. I made a dumb mistake, and now he's paying for it. Now, don't get me wrong. Couldn't care less about the guy. He got himself into this mess. Except it wasn't for me. They maybe wouldn't have caught him in the first place. Blah, blah, blah. So much reading. Blah, blah, stuff. Run out before you showed up. Stuff. There's one way to get both of us out, but I can't manage it on my own. I need your help. What do you need to... Yeah, that'll work. I need your special stuff. You swoop in, tear me limb from them. Scarbland by the bend in the river has been revealed. Just one other thing, we need to round up my lackeys and send them off on an errand. While they're gone, we can free the prisoner. No point leaving him here to be bored stiff, right? So much reading. Listen up, brothers and sisters. A shadow has spoken. It says that a demon will come to a secret place, a wasteland where there are almost no trees left, next to a bend in the river. We once passed by there, but we took a wrong turn and didn't find it. Dum, 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 dum. Glorious day. Before we set off, I say we make the sacrifice. I came out of that one. I say let's hold off on the sacrifice. And times are wasted and demons are busy, you know. Leave your things and go. I must meditate before such an event, and when I'm all meditated out, I'll come and summon the demon to you. And off they go. Commander, a moment of your time. The young Crusader cautiously gets to his feet, unable to believe that he is finally free. At last the day has come when those odious faces will no longer be looming over me. The cultists hid my weapons and armor somewhere. I'll find them and then take my leave of this place forever. They're over there with the rest of the stolen stuff. I made sure they didn't go walkies in the night. I hope you'd make it out of this somehow. Thanks to your effort, Woljif. Go. Time is of the essence. If there is a demon hunting you, better to lure him into a trap and strike first. Who are you? Deval Gwenviar. At your service, nobleman, crusader, and only survivor member of my unit. What are you planning to do now? Find my armor and weapons, find something to eat, and then leave this place as quickly as possible. He looks ahead with grim determination. Perhaps I will die in the wound, but I will die with a sword in my hands, not like an animal at a slaughterhouse. And if I do make it out, I shall build a temple in Iomede's honor in my hometown. You're rich enough to build a couple if you fancy it, ? You are complaining about your parents don't give you enough money. I think we have slightly different conceptions of what counts as enough money. In any case, money is no longer a concern of mine. My life and my legacy belong to the goddess who sent you and the commander to my aid. How'd you end up here? His eyes stare into the distance. Solely through my own foolishness. because of my inability to fight like a man. I thought the crusade would be the best way to make my mark on history. I dreamt of the glory, of the respect that would be otherwise denied me as the third son of a noble family. When an officer laughed at my skills and called me an ignorant interloper, how right he was. Fate has a twisted sense of humor, and my more experienced comrades died in this cursed place, one after another, but I survived. There were only 5 of us left in the end. Our hubris was gone. We were jumping at every shadow, and we still weren't cautious enough. I was the only one who survived after we were attacked in the night. I should have realized what was happening when the lookout went missing. Alright, good luck. I'm going to keep you. Long. We don't want Woljif, because we're good. Stone thrones with the cultists, very comfortable. Altar. Use it for an altar. What's land doing here? What are they doing here? What are Lan and Cammy doing here?
That is quite a discovery.
But where is it? Ah, tiny little thing. But seriously, why are you guys here? Why are Lan and Cammy here? Anyway, picked up another scroll for Gimpy to write in his book, I think. Where'd it go? Summon Monster 6. Exumite and Soul Eaters. Okay, anything else? So yes, definitely not a random encounter. Definitely not. It's a glitch? What's a glitch? Oh, with them showing up? I would think so, but it makes no sense for them to be there. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so farming. Green gates. I forget what this is. You know, Winter Sun is farther down. I don't remember what this is. It's not a terribly big area.
We march ahead.
Oh, is this where Ushle is? I showed up at Reliable Readout, even though I didn't have a recording. Yeah, it's a thing.
Our path leads on.
Yep, Harilu's here. You heard my call. I don't know if I did. The demoness looks down at you from atop the crumbling fortress wall, the same demon you freed from the dungeon in Dresden. The one who appeared in your dream. You are able to observe her properly for the first time, noticing her delicate features. The demoness is stunning, but her eerie and unnerving beauty bears only the slightest trace of humanity. Thank you for heeding my call. I did not think you would come. In a flash of insight, we see that Rushle was partly hoping that you wouldn't respond to her summons. What did you call me here? I want to help you. I want to know where the demons with unusual powers are coming from. There is a creature hiding in the fortress right now who is privy to the demon's schemes. Catch her and she will tell you what you want to know. Her wings are so pretty, I like her. Who are you? I am a demon, a succubus who has killed many mortals, but beyond that, I am also a heretic, I betrayed the demons, cursed their lords, forswore their beliefs and works, and joined the side of the mortals. I still have not earned forgiveness for everything I've done. Not for Desna, not for the mortals, not even for myself. But I will earn it someday. When the Crusaders finally defeat the Abyss, I will know that I played a part in it. Why are you helping me? I've been helping the Crusaders for the last few years. I spy on the demons, I kill them. I sabotage their weapons, I pass on information about their plans to the mortals via the priest of Desna and Canabras. I do all this because, he drops her gaze and ends in a near whisper, I don't want to be one of them. You wear a symbol of Desna around your neck. Swear on her name that you are telling the truth. She presses a silver butterfly to her heart. I swear it. I am on your side. If I am planning something wicked, may Desna strike me down where I stand.
Hello,
What?
Gimpy.
Uh-oh.
It is time to take a break.
After we do this.
Go check on the dogs.
Why should I trust you?
Your
I don't
next
know.
break is in 2 hours.
Succubus throws up her hands. I'm a demon, and I know this looks an awful lot like a trap. Everything I'm telling you could be a well-crafted lie. I've done nothing to deserve your trust. Let's say I believe you. What then? There's a hag by the name of Jeroboam hiding in this fortress. She lived here before the fall of the Sarkaris, and when the demons arrived, she was happy to throw in her lot with them. This senile old cannibal knows many secrets, including the one you seek. Beware, you are dealing with a creature that is very old, very devious, and very dangerous. She may not be a demon, but she can move like one. If you hesitate, she will slip from your grasp before you even know it. Fortunately, there's a relic of Desna in this very fortress, the Bell of Mercy. Well, I'll help you catch the hag, like a cat in a mouse trap. No, wait, you don't say that, do you? Like a mouse in a cat trap. Never mind. What matters is that you must catch her. The right way to say it is mouse in a mouse trap. Yep, but I see how you got confused. All those boring words. I get them mixed up all the time, too. What if everybody said, catch a bee in a bear trap, or maybe a moose in a fox trap, a manicore in a unicorn trap, a hedgehog? No, I don't want to catch a hedgehog. They're too prickly. Then how about a rabbit in a goat trap? If you was distracted thinking of new combinations, no longer paying any attention to those around her. What can you tell me about this hag? Did you know that there are different kinds of hags? She is one of the more terrifying types, an Anis hag. This flesh eater possesses frighteningly evil magic powers. She is not a demon, but she is far more cunning than many inhabitants of the Abyss. Don't listen to her rigmarole, and don't believe her evasions. Just grab her, put a knife to her throat, and demand straight answers. And don't forget, like demons, she can travel huge distances using magic, but the sound of the bell will stop her from slipping away. How would this bell help us? It is an ancient relic of Desna. Crusaders brought it here when there was still hope that Sarkoris could be retaken easily. Then the whirlwind expanded and the Crusaders were forced to retreat, leaving the bell behind. The demons tried to corrupt it or destroy it, but they couldn't. The bell burned them when they touched it. They managed to rip the bell's clapper from it, but they didn't take it far. Look for it. It should be around here somewhere. Desna imbued the bell with powerful protective magic. If you strike it, all demons and their ilk inside the fortress will be unable to move. If the hag cannot move, she will not be able to evade you. How did you know the hag would be here? We know each other from old. We know each other of old. Actually, that's not quite true. We've never met in person, but I've been tracking her for quite some time. She shows up here and there, but every time I try to pin her down, she vanishes. I hope this time she won't slip away easily. Perception check. She seems agitated and you detect a tremor in her voice. It seems hunting this hag means an awful lot to her. But you having a sneaking suspicion that the succubus has not told you the full story. Can you help me fight the hag? With a smile, she runs a finger along the string of her bow. Naturally. Let's do it. Desna Edis, Baba vanishes into the shadows. Okay. So, we will stop here. And we'll resume Wrath of the Righteous stuff on Tuesday. But I need to take a break. When we get back, we'll get started with the monthly giveaway. We'll be giving out a $25 Steam gift card to a lucky follower here in the channel. And after that, we'll switch over to Pathfinder Kingmaker, Beneath Stolen Lands with Viewer Group 27 in their quest to get killed by a boss, which hopefully happens today. Anyway, enough of that. I'll be back in a few minutes. And like I said, we'll get started with the giveaway and more stuff. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll be back shortly. And enjoy the dog video.